You check your credit on an app and it says your score is 760. Then a lender pulls your credit and the number is different. So which one is right? Here's the thing, they can both be right, they're just not the same score. Most people assume there is one credit score out there. There isn't. There are actually a lot of them. And the score you see on a monitoring app is usually not the one a mortgage lender uses. Let me explain why. Credit scores are built using something called scoring models. The two big names are FICO and Vantage Score. And within FICO alone, there are many different versions. Now let's talk about where you're probably seeing your score. It usually comes from one of two places. First, the free apps like Credit Karma. Those almost always show you a Vantage score. That's a different scoring model than FICO altogether. It's good for watching your credit over time, but it isn't what a mortgage lender uses. The second place is the score inside your bank app or on your credit card statement. Some of those are a Vantage score too. Others are an actual FICO score. And when it's a FICO score, people assume that must be the real one. But here's the catch. It's usually a FICO version made for that card or that bank, and it's pulled from just one bureau. It is helpful to keep an eye on your credit, but still not the version that decides your mortgage. Because a mortgage takes a more complete look at your credit. We pull all three bureaus, Experian, TransUnion, and Equifax. Each one comes back with its own score using the scoring model the mortgage world relies on. Then we take the middle of those three scores. And I'm not just looking at that number, I'm reading the full report behind it across all three bureaus. That's a deeper, more complete picture than any single app can give you. So that's why the number on your app and the number on your mortgage report can look different. The app score isn't wrong, it just isn't the one that decides your loan. Here's why this matters. If you're making plans based on the score in your app, you might be planning around the wrong number. Sometimes the mortgage score comes in higher than people expect. Sometimes it comes in lower. Either way, you want to know the actual number before you're out shopping for a home. The good news is you don't have to guess. I can walk you through it and tell you exactly where you stand, so there are no surprises later when it counts. I'm Glenn Rodriguez. If you want to know where your credit actually stands for a home loan, let's take a look together.